It was a rough ride this morning. It was only about an hour and like 10-minute drive from that TA to this Target distribution warehouse in Midlothian, Texas, south of Dallas. Dropped the trailer, no issues. The issue came from having an empty to pick up. We have no empties here. So we have a map on our app that shows where the empties can be, and there is none. And Two-Face. And the guy at the guard at the shack said there might be two, and he gave me 2 locations, and both of them are different trailers. So we only use our own trailers. Very simple. Called dispatch, real easy. Now I'm going to bobtail it to our Grand Prairie terminal. It's only like a 30-mile drive. What's funny is the road that I'm going to take from this Target warehouse distribution center to our terminal is the exact road I ended up on when I got lost last time I came here. So it's good to know that we as a company use that exact road that I ended up taking when I got lost. Did I mention that I can't stand Dallas? The traffic is insane. Oh my God, and people just fly. Speed limits be darned. Anyway, look how pretty the sky is. All right, hooked up to a trailer. Doing my pre-inspection of the trailer before I take off. All the lights weren't working. I could wiggle this connection a little bit and I'd get the top clearance lights to work, but then it would turn off the right side turn signals. Went in and talked to maintenance real fast. Here's what we did. Over time, these connections get squished. Can you see how there's a line in between those two? I think they're brass. What we did is we just took a little pocket knife and ever so gently put them inside each one of those grooves and just spread them apart just a little bit so the connections make a connection all the way around. So now when we hook up, we have lights everywhere. Exciting. Did I mention that I hate, I don't like Dallas, I don't like Houston, the Cowboys suck. My seat won't stop squeaking. I've WD-40 this entire seat and I have no idea how to get it to stop squeaking. But I don't have time to keep looking at it because I gotta get to that Dollar General ASAP. I'm back at the Dollar General warehouse in Longview, Texas. It is packed. She sent me back to my truck and I have to wait for a phone call to get an open dock. This is like the staging area to get in. There's just line, there's 15 trucks and there's a whole line behind me. Just to get in. There's a line to even get past them to get in. What in the world? Just like before, back in. Kind of put your tires right on that line, on the inside of that line. Gotta drop the trailer, drop your landing gear, and you gotta pull forward away from it. I also chocked the wheel right there. Well, that was a fiasco. 4 hours later, I'm still here with a caveat. I had to do a lumper fee this time. It was my first time doing a lumper fee on my own. I thought I was doing everything correctly. I got my own lumper fee, check. I got the the funds for it approved, got the PO, did it all right. One, it actually took a while to unload this time. It took a while to get up there to get unloaded, and then it took a while to actually get unloaded. But what took the longest was the whole lumper check. Turns out, and I don't have the paper with me right now, whoever these guys use, freight something, dang, it's escaping my mind right now. They do digital checks now. So I had to void everything that I did through my company in my lumper check. And I had to get a lumper check number, digital lumper check number from this company. And then that's what the money got sent to, was that check. It was all done digital. And once the payment finally went through 4 hours later, I got the green light to hook the truck back up. And at this point, I had 2 hours left on my clock, on my 70. And I didn't have a run yet, so got in touch with the fleet manager, and it was kind of basically like, get to the closest truck stop and wait. There is some spots to kind of like creep around and wait here for a little while. But all, like the closest couple of truck stops around here, they're kind of scattered and they're very, very small. Like there's one Exxon 30 miles down the road, I think. It has 5 spots. 5 spots for trucks. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's no way there's a spot available. And then there's like another one that doesn't even have spots. And then there's another one that's kind of got like 10. And I was like, man, I don't even want to push it because I don't want to waste my time going the opposite way when I'm trying to make it back home. So anyway, I was still coming out. I cleaned my trailer out. Got my first load bar. We never got one during training, left behind. Finally got one. I was like, yeah. Went to throw it up behind the bunk. I didn't know the latch, whenever, this is because I've never used it. The latch goes over and you can put a lock in it. I don't have a lock. So I just chucked the load bar in the trailer. And I need to, long story short, when I stop for fuel tomorrow, I'm going to try to grab a lock that I can use because I'd like to keep that load bar. Pulling out of the gate here is where I was staged earlier with all the other trucks before you even enter the gate. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to, on a whim, I asked the guard lady, I was like, hey, do you do overnight parking here? She said, yeah, pull along the curb here and you can park for the night. As I was doing that, I got my pre-plan for tomorrow, and I think it's all going to work out. I'm heading towards home, but at first I'm heading towards Nashville, Arkansas, to a Husqvarna plant. I think it's all home supplies, though. Nothing like dirt bikes or four-wheelers or anything like that. So long story short, I wasted a lot of my day here. I'm out of time now. So I only have 2.5 hours left on my 70 right now, but I get almost 9 at midnight. So I'm hoping I got 2 fuel stops, the Husqvarna live load. I'm making my way all the way to Adairsville, Georgia. I won't be there tomorrow with that amount of hours. It's overall it's 780 miles. So that's definitely a 2-dayer, day and a half. Problem is, the next night I only get back 5 hours. It's going to be super, super close. And on that Friday, it's also my birthday. So it looks like I'm going to be spending my birthday out of time for my 70 and alone out here for the first time in my truck. No big deal. It's part of it. It's just another day. When you get my age, you don't care anymore either way. So I'm planning on waking up at 3 a.m. It's a 7 a.m. delivery. I'm not allowed to be early at all. And I only have 140 miles to drive, but I have to stop for fuel. So since I can't arrive early and I'm really trying to crunch time, I'm going to do 4 hours. That averages me, geez, that still gives me plenty of time, but it gives me a little bit of leeway because I don't think on some of these roads I can't do even 50 mile an hour. I'm going to wake up at 3 a.m. It is now, I don't even know. And I still need to make some kind of dinner. Right now, man, I'm pretty tired. I don't feel like getting the pan out and setting the table up and cooking. I have been doing that every single night if it wasn't a crock pot night, and it's freaking awesome. Man, I'm rambling on today, huh? Delete all this, David. Delete all of it. So I need to figure out what I'm doing for dinner now, and it wouldn't hurt me to get a good 7-8 hours of sleep tonight. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a canned soup tonight. You know what I do have? I have some of those brats. I can microwave those. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do some brats. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some brats. I'm going to microwave some brats. And I will see you guys at what time tomorrow?